Vick, president of JDL Construction. We focus on interior tenant improvements and make readies for landlords. Pretty much all of our projects are either going into landlord spaces and getting them ready for them to lease out. That's the make ready side of the business. And then the TI side is the landlord will recommend us to their potential tenants. We'll work with them to get a design together with an architect, and then we will build out the space for them. We typically do either large industrial projects, big warehouses for clients like Prologis and Link Logistics and Dolphin Industrial, or we do a lot of high-end fitness centers, kind of like Body Rock Pilates studios, various boot camps, some local fitness centers in the Bay Area that are, not franchises. But yeah, that's our primary business right there. Before Constructable, we were using a tool called Builder Now we are a fairly new company, so we jumped into the market and without doing a whole lot of research, we used Builder just because it was much cheaper than Procore. We quickly realized that that is not the right tool for our business. We kind of knew that going into it, but it was kind of a temporary tool to use as we were just kind of getting our systems in place. But as soon as we started getting our systems in place, we were kind of hitting a wall with the features and usability of Builder with what we needed in terms of tools for our day-to-day processes. So that's when we kind of started looking around for an alternative platform that would suit us better. So being somebody that, spent years in the industry at larger general contracting firms like DPR and Level 10 Construction, we always used Procore. So I've got a lot of experience with it. And I think it speaks volumes that I decided to not use Procore and went with Constructable after, reviewing the tools with the Constructable team. Like I said, all my experience with Procore, I should be, want to stay in your comfort level and use something that you're good at with. But I just saw the value in Constructable and how there's a lot of, I would say most features are actually better than Procore's. So it's way easier to use in my opinion. So I wanted to, take that chance, if you will, to try out Constructable, and I've had zero regrets. I would say the best features and workflows that we utilize on a day-to-day basis that are much better than what we were using prior to Constructable would be the change order process that we use through Constructable, RFI process, submittal process. I would say project costing is a lot easier. What else? Gosh. The drawing features, Builder didn't even have a drawing feature. So it was kind of like we had to use multiple different tools and kind of mesh them together. And now we kind of have an all-in-one package with Constructable. So it makes our process a lot easier for pretty much every step of the way, including we also use the bid management tool, which is awesome. So, it's every tool is much better. Transitioning from a online product or tool over to Constructable, seems a little daunting to make any big change like that because you gotta, re-implement all of your data from one tool to the other. I would say don't have that fear. The Constructable team does incredible onboarding and they're able to implement your data, your processes and everything right straight into the Constructable platform. It's super easy. There's no hiccups. It doesn't take a lot of work from you because the Constructable team handles it. So I would just say take the leap of faith and enjoy your decision and the product that is Constructable.